Ready, Freddy.
Hello.
Hello, Joycey. Welcome back to the sofa, the big purple couch. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. It's good to have you here.
Yeah.
Hope you've all had a great week. From the trailer park, it's the girls. And we want to talk some trash with you, ladies and gentlemen, and speak up and talk back. So this is Joycey.
I'm Joycey.
I'm Terry.
That's Terry.
And we're the trailer park girls talking trash.
Talking trash.
So let's get started.
Let's get to it.
Let's start this week with the I Don't Care Taker. This is a guy that we hate to love and love to hate. We want to slug him or hug him. And this guy is, he's the perfect example of a walking contradiction, ladies and gentlemen. A walking contradiction, right, Joycey?
Yeah.
There will be no tarps in the trailer park, he said. There will be no tarps. Remember, Joycey?
Ever since I got to the trailer park, one of the strongest rules was no tarps. We're really working hard trying to make this not look like a trailer park.
So no tarps.
No tarps allowed.
No.
So that went along really well, and people would pull tarps out every once in a while, and they'd try to sneak them in there and get busted. You gotta take that tarp down. That was a really strict rule. But the enforcer, of course, was the caretaker.
The caretaker. The I don't care taker.
Right. And then
the I don't care taker.
We had this really nice lady come in. She liked rabbits. Her
rabbits, yeah.
lady. Remember the rabbit lady? Yeah.
Well, I do, because you wrangled her rabbits.
I did.
Rabbit wranglers.
Rabbit wrangler.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Rabbit wrangler.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen.
when she got here, she kind of wanted her. Well, no, she had rabbits, and she had a need.
And she left her rabbits.
She had a fifth wheel again, like I've explained before.
Big time.
And so this
over the end.
really nice little pen underneath there for her rabbits.
Nice.
And it was beautiful.
Right.
Except it was too small.
Small. Very small under there.
So it had to make it big around the fifth wheel. They still had their roof up there all the way around. And that was still a little bit too small.
Yeah.
But the whole yard itself, if you put a tarp on it, was perfect. So
the I Don't Care Taker
he
broke the cardinal rule.
He broke the cardinal rule.
Because he loves rabbits, I guess. He does. He's an artist. He loves them. And he understands that all life is precious.
Yeah,
right? Not everybody gets to live.
No, he has his whole yard all encompassed in
tarps.
Tarps.
Right.
Really kind of cool looking yard.
But you know, for the rabbits, I don't know. Did people complain? I can't remember. Did they?
Well, no. We just
rabbits.
all tried to make the rabbits comfortable. We had newcomers and knew something new to think about.
Right, the rabbits. Right. Everybody loves bunnies.
Everybody loves bunnies. So that was what we did.
Yeah, walking contradiction.
And once the tarp came out, one tarp.
Oh,
it's gone
well.
wild.
Then now it's Tarp City. Yeah,
but it's really not
Tarp
that bad.
No, it isn't.
They tight them down tight and put them where they need to be. Take the tarps off.
Right. I don't know.
Gone.
It's
change the rules.
Yeah, change the rules. So back to no tarps again.
Yeah.
Moving on to one of the educational portions of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Who knew? But this is the trailer park trash spotting tip of the week. This is where Joycey and I help the folks at home who don't know trailer park trash, you know, how to spot us and our friends. You know, a lot of the guys who live up in Bachelor Alley, well, they're old. They're old, ladies and gentlemen, and they've been riding their scooters for years, and they're good at it, right?
Yeah, and scooters are very common around us.
Common, yeah. And
in our parks.
And I'm thinking of Blaine. So every scooter has like turtle mode, which is slow mode, and rabbit mode. And he's in rabbit mode all the time, no matter where he's going.
Zip.
Yeah, like 50 kilometers an hour with his helmet on, and off he goes, right? And you've seen him like in his bathrobe.
That's the best one, is when he goes down, he's going to go down for a shower. Bathrobe.
scooting by
Scooting
at
on by.
45 clicks an hour in his helmet on his scooter.
With a towel over his shoulder.
That's trailer park trash,
he's
ladies
going
and gentlemen.
for the shower.
Trailer park trash.
And I could maybe go with that a little bit further as to why he's going down there for a shower. Because most of us, if you get a fifth wheel, you eventually it's got a bathroom. That's one of the first things about these great trailers that we have. There's private bathrooms and stuff. So yes, he does, but he's figured the system out, and the way that he can live there on the budget that he has is to not ever fill the propane tank or use it.
Oh,
he doesn't have an electric hot water tank,
and he can't afford propane.
So he's stretching out the dollar by not heating the water. If he needs some water, he can just heat it, he said, in a pot, and then he's got his hot water, he can do his dishes, and he's done.
And he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're poor, but we make it, right? Improvise. And I see him, he's pretty happy in his helmet,
he loves it. Actually, I see him, and it makes me chuckle and smile, because he looks funnier than hell with his house coat flapping in the wind, and his helmet on, and his little towel just to flap.
Because he's speeding.
It's like Snoopy in the peanut gallery. Beep, beep. So, yeah, that's our guy.
That's our guy. And that's Trailer Park Trash, ladies and gentlemen.
You see them once in a while, but...
Yeah, and going fast in a helmet, for sure. Yeah. And a bathrobe, Trailer Park Trash. So moving on to, well, this is absolutely, I gotta say it, folks, it really is. It's my favorite portion of the show. That means we're at the politically correct segment
Here she goes.
of this show.
Here she goes.
This is where I get to beak off about something that annoys me. And, so one of the things that really annoys me, and I mean it really annoys me, is the pharmaceutical myth. The myth of pharmaceuticals, Joycey. It really annoys me. Do you know what I'm talking about, folks? You have an upset stomach and heartburn, so you get a medication to ease your heartburn. But, and it's a big but, your stomach medication gives you a rash. So you get a cream for your rash
to treat your skin.
To treat your skin. And the skin ointment messes with your liver. So now you take a liver medicine, but that screws up your lungs. So now you're on an inhaler too. But that's hard on your pancreas. I could go on for days, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But every pharmaceutical out there treats a symptom of the problem, but not the problem. And that's my problem. You simpletons. We weirdos are tired of it.
Weirdos.
Right? Really.
I get it. Yeah, but it's just
it's a myth. The pharmaceutical myth. They treat symptoms and not problems, and I just want people to stop buying into it so easily and so readily and so quickly without one precious moment of thought.
The herbal world
is
huge.
And diet and
so
exercise and sunshine and fresh air and all kinds of things. Roots and vegetables.
Positive moods. Positive living.
Right. I mean, happiness is a choice. I make it every morning, whether I'm going to be happy or sad. I like a good belly laugh, so I usually choose happy. And then I talk to, Joycey or one of the peanut gallery or somebody, Patty, Doug, he built the Taj Mahal. Somebody cheers me up. I see Blaine whizzing by and I'm good to go. Anyhow, moving on. Now look it. When Joyce and I decided to first do Trailer Park Girls Talkin' Trash, she had this fabulous idea, and it was a Taking Backwards segment of the show where Well, where we can take back words that we want to use and we do use, and maybe we've even used on this show before by accident, but we're taking them back, ladies and gentlemen.
So here we go.
Right, and so here we go.
Here we go.
This week's word is bugwort.
Oh.
Bugwort, ladies and
dear.
gentlemen, which
dear.
is slang for the psych ward,
Psych
or
ward.
the nut house. All right.
Yeah.
The
funny farm.
Yeah, the funny farm.
There's all kinds of like
the loony bin. The loony bin.
Like the loony bin.
I like the loony bin.
Yeah.
The nut house.
I think over there.
Did we say that? Okay. It's a place where they give you a hug me jacket and a padded room.
That's the place we're talking about.
The bug ward.
The hug me jacket off for the trip.
Right,
Yeah.
and the bug ward.
So we got the bug ward back.
We've taken it back to the bug ward.
Bug ward.
The bug
Okay.
ward.
Well,
Okay.
Well, we'll give that one a try. There's not a lot of guarantees on it, but we'll work on it.
Well,
That's
I use it. I think I've accidentally used it on this show before I took it back, and I apologize. But we've taken it back now. The bug ward.
it. Here we go with the
So now,
getting our vocabulary all set up here.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at the handiest person in our trailer park is Joycey. She is a master at the how to be handy, and every week she gives us a tip on how to be handy. The how to be handy tip of the week, and so this week, the tip this week, ladies and gentlemen, is never give up. Never give up. And of course, I'm thinking about the door handle at Joyce's house. Remember the
my
door
goodness.
handle, Joycey?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the door handle.
Okay.
It was a torment for months. So many months, it might have been a year.
It may have
A
been
long
it may
time.
be a couple of years.
A long
It's
time,
been
ladies
a
and gentlemen.
sore spot for a very
Sore
long
spot.
time.
The door
And
handle.
The door handle, because we worked on it. Everybody in the peanut gallery
Everybody.
had to play on it because
A plan,
if
yeah.
you don't know anybody around RVs, you have to pull the handle, and then it snaps into place, and it's got this big bar handle that's just like this, and then you pull in there, and you shut
you
it.
have
And
to
it
latch
never really just shuts like a real door. You gotta just kind of open up the doodad thing with your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
right.
tricky.
So I've been
It's
working
not
with
like
this
a
for a long
doorknob,
time.
right? Yeah.
And pretty soon, the bar that I'm using to pull the door breaks.
Snap. Oh,
God.
I remember.
Yeah.
Snapped right off.
But I'm
ladies
not
and
too
gentlemen.
panicky yet because I
Not
have 2 doors.
2 doors.
I don't use the other door.
So yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I don't
that
use the
reminds
other
me
door.
of this incident.
Yeah.
But
So,
yeah.
I did the other. I went down. I took that one off of
Switched
there.
them out.
Actually, 2 screws. It's no big deal. Just
Switched
took it
them
out.
out.
Switched it over
Smart.
there. It worked for about a month, 2 months or so, and then it broke.
Snap.
Now I'm in trouble because those things are expensive. They're quite expensive.
$300.
Yeah, the whole assembly
Right.
is where
you
we're
need
going
the
now.
whole assembly now.
You can't just buy the plate that keeps breaking.
And 2 of them. You've now got 2 doors with
So
no-
then I got it so that I could reach in and open that little latch, and I put a handle right there.
Oh, I
right,
remember.
right along the door.
Right. It was a
But-
curved thing you got from Wendy, right? The first one.
No, the first
Oh,
one was
no.
just like a handle, like you open a drawer. You know, it's black
Oh,
and it's
right. Hardware for
drawer.
cupboard.
Cupboard,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, right.
Yeah, one of
Got
those.
it. A
Anyway,
pull-
I pulled it.
a pull handle, yeah.
And I worked on it hard enough. I could get it close.
Right.
But most people, I just said, don't bother. Like,
Don't
just
mess
leave
with
it
the
open.
door.
Leave it open. It's way too hard. Unless you want to get out of my way, and I'll move over the. Just leave the freaking door. So, but this went on and on and on and on for a long time. And then Wendy
Long
brought
time.
over this really great. It was a coat hook.
Yeah,
And it did
was.
look like a musical
the curly
note. The
thing.
old
It did.
musical
It
note
was
thing.
quite decorative.
Yeah, it was. It was great, and it gave me lots to hold on to.
Right.
And then I
Ugh.
could give it a really good yank, and
Good pull.
it was really good.
It was
really
great.
good. But to
Until-
attach it, none of these pulley things had 2 screws.
Oh yeah.
I had to make up another
Not
screw.
strong enough.
Not strong enough. So now I've got to drill a hole through my door, and I don't want to bolt.
On the other side.
On the other, the nut. Like,
Yeah,
that's tacky.
that's
That's
tacky.
getting just a little bit over the edge for me. So,
Too redneck.
so now I'm in a quandary, and this is where I'm at with it. And then my good
A
friend
conundrum.
my good friend Ben
Ben showed up.
he came down for his usual
vacation.
visit, his vacation.
Yeah. Stayed for a week, I think, 10 days. something like
Absolutely.
that.
Yep.
Good time.
So while he's there,
Well, he's here.
yeah. On my deck, I had the door open, so the inside part was flat against the trailer.
Right.
And we were doing something, talking about something, and Ben got
laughed.
just laughed.
He laughed really
And then he
hard.
got kind of
belly
like-
laugh.
Belly laugh, yeah.
And he got
kind of
lightheaded.
Lightheaded, and he kind
Yeah.
of fell back, and oh man, that was
And
that was
sideways.
crappy. But when he fell back, he hit that handle and broke it, bent it over.
Yeah, when he fell over sideways.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah.
Full handle.
Ben's just fine. Nothing
That's fine.
happened. He just got a little bit off balance for a
Whoops.
bit. But now he feels responsible for my door.
Right.
He takes it to a welding shop. They put it together way better than the first one, and it's steel now. It's not that stuff that breaks.
Exactly.
And so,
He made it specifically. It was, handcrafted.
yeah,
Yeah.
handcrafted,
it works.
welded together.
Works like a charm. Works like a charm, right?
Got my new door.
Yeah, bless you, Ben.
Yes,
bless
thank you, Ben. Thank you. Every time
Another
I open
happy
and close
ending.
it, every time
Yeah.
I open and close it, I
Yeah.
think about you, Ben.
So, never give
That's
up.
it. Right.
Eventually somebody will fall into your stuff and feel responsible and fix it.
And know how to do it.
Exactly. Know when to call
Yeah.
professionals.
Right. Welders.
Happy ending.
Yeah.
Great door. Everything works. Thank you, Ben. Look it. Before we go, we always like to share a funny story. Joyce and I, as you folks at home know, we've told the folks at home about being out drumming. We belong to some drum circles, and we go out to our good friends Patty and Jim's studio often, and drum there, and play the xylophone and whatever. Do you remember, Joycey, we were there,
yeah,
and
I do.
our friend Zombie Dog was there, and Zombie Guy's a
fellow drummer.
fellow drummer.
Part of the
and,
circle.
Yeah, part of the circle and part of the circus.
Yeah, the
And
circus.
he's a little guy with a really big mouth. Really big mouth. And he was beaking off a little too much. I don't know. He said something to one of my friends, I don't know, Patty or Joycey, and he hurt their feelings. I could tell by the look on their face. And without hesitation or much thought, remember, Joycey,
Yes.
I said to him, look it, man, knock it off. Knock it off right now. Because if you don't, I'm going to cut your hands off and slap you around with them. I'm going to cut your hands off and slap you around with them.
There was a silence.
A silence.
Everybody stopped.
For one precious
What did
moment.
she just say?
It was quiet.
And then it was like, that was so hilarious.
Everyone laughed.
Everybody has to
even
laugh.
Zombie Dog.
Zombie Dog
look,
fits so well
absolutely.
into that.
And everybody knows I'm a Buddhist. No harm is the first rule, and I would never do such
It was
a thing.
all in the visual.
All in the visual.
visual.
And I'm gonna cut your hands off and slap you around with them. That's what you get from me when I'm having a good time. Anyhow, I think that's it for this week. Unless, have I forgotten anything, do you think, Joycey?
I don't think you have. I'm
do you
pretty
wanna
sure
add
we
to
covered
anything?
everything. I don't think
okay.
I even need to add anything.
Well, as always,
I think we're just probably
okay
where we're at.
But for sure, ladies and gentlemen, speak up and talk back.
Oh yeah, we love comments on the YouTube page.
Any ideas
Love
you have for any of the segments, we want to hear about it. And thanks a lot for joining us. We really appreciate your support. And from the trailer park, that's Joycey.
I'm Joycey.
And I'm Terry.
And that's Terry still. Again.
And we're the Trailer Park Girls talking trash.
Talking trash.
Have a good week and see you next week.
Next week. Absolutely.
Toodles.
Toodles. Bye now.
Adios.
Bye,
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Toodles.